To deliver the welcoming address, please welcome Class of 2022 Salutatorian J. Mauro.
Good morning. Let's give it up for the Five Towns College Class of 2022. Thank you to our president, David Cohen, the trustees, the administration, staff, and faculty of Five Towns. Without you, none of this would be possible. My name is Jay Mauro, and yes, I'm a graduating Five Towns student, not a professor. I get that a lot. And I am honored to be standing here as the salutatorian of my class. This moment is beyond my wildest dreams. Five Towns College was founded in 1972 and turns 50 years old this year. So happy birthday, Five Towns. 50 years of creativity. Okay, so it's taken me a little time to get my degree. 30 years to be exact. I graduated from Wantagh High School, class of 91. Wantagh! I started at CW Post, but due to a traumatic experience, I dropped out before the year had ended. I was 18 years old, and I thought I had it all figured out. I didn't need a piece of paper to become an actor. I just needed to be discovered. I was literally waiting for someone to walk up to me in King Cullen one day and say, "How'd you like to be the next Backstreet Boy?" Well, that didn't happen. I auditioned for a while, but quickly realized that passion for performing without training was only going to get me so far. After one off-Broadway show, I quit the business. I floundered and I lost my way. Depression and anxiety crept in and took over. I searched for ways to ease the pain, and I got addicted to drugs. It was a dark, lonely road to hell, and I stayed in that place for years. Since I'm a musical theater major, I'm going to quote my favorite Broadway show, which is Jonathan Larson's masterpiece, Rent. Yeah. Larson, who died the night before Rent opened, wrote something so profound. The opposite of war isn't peace, it's creation. How apropos when we think of everything going on in the world today. As a drug addict, there was a war going on within myself, and there was no room for creating. My dreams had vanished. I was hopeless and homeless on the streets of New York City. As I continued down that dark road, I got involved in criminal activity, which led to incarceration. 7 years ago, I was in a prison cell in downtown Brooklyn, convinced that my life was over. Little did I know that it was about to begin again. I met a fellow inmate in prison who also had a love of Broadway musicals, and we would walk the prison yard singing show tunes at the top of our lungs. And I am sure that the other inmates weren't too happy about that, but it got us through the seemingly endless hours behind the wall. Upon my release, I entered a long-term program called Hope House, which is run by Father Francis Pizzarelli. He assured me that I would figure out what I wanted to do with my life and that we would make that happen. I slowly began to heal, and I rediscovered my passion for music and performing. I decided to go back to school, and I earned my associate's degree from Suffolk Community College. Then I attended an open house here at Five Towns, one of the best decisions I had made in years. I met David Krasner, who let me sit on acting classes, play rehearsals, and I knew that the theater department was where I belonged. I received the Stay on Long Island Initiative full scholarship. I remember my first day in September 2019. I was so excited but nervous as hell, and I think some of the students were like, "Who is this old man in my ballet class?" I literally pirouetted through my fear. I was just so grateful to come to school every day, to sing and dance and act. I felt like every day was an episode of Glee. Then in 2020, we were hit with a global pandemic. The staff came up with brilliant solutions immediately. I took tap dancing online. I had an acting class on Zoom, and my scene partner lived in Russia. We hooked up with the film department, and we recorded our play because we couldn't have a live audience. It was amazing how well we adapted. I love that Five Towns is a small school. We're a community. The professors know us, the administration knows us. Nobody lets us fall through the cracks. Because of the small size, I've had so many chances to get on stage and perform, and everywhere I turn, I see teamwork. It might be a film crew, a band practice, a voice lesson, a play rehearsal, or an interactive media display. It might be a basketball game or a newscast or a recording studio session. It might be future teachers creating a lesson plan or students collaborating in business administration. This school is full of creators, and every one of us had the courage to come here and pursue a career that is full of risks and unpredictability. The opposite of war isn't peace, it's creation. And I see that every day on display here at Five Towns. The bond that I share with my fellow students is indescribable. The theater department, we have built so many memories on stage, off stage, especially backstage, and we encourage and love each other. Your talent astonishes me, your drive inspires me. You have taught me how cool it is to be a theater kid. Yes. I'm gonna miss you guys so much. Because I knew you, I have been changed for good. Almost done. It took an army of people to get me up here today. And I want to thank all my professors. I've learned so much from you. I want to thank the Hope House and recovery community. I would not be here without you guys. I want to thank my family, who I love beyond words, who have never abandoned me and have supported me on this journey. And I want to thank God. I know I tried to get in the way of your plan, but you were not going to let me get away that easily. Three months ago, I applied to teach English to kids in Spain, and I've been waiting every single day to get a response. I check my email every morning. Well, this morning, the email came in. Yeah. So in September, I will be heading off to Madrid. And I get to use my theater skills and my music skills and to teach kids another language. That is unbelievable. I'm so grateful, and it's my birthday, but I am so grateful that I followed my passion and came to Five Towns. I believe my coming here is a major reason I am still sober today. Yes, I've made mistakes in the past, but they have taught me a valuable lesson. Don't let mistakes define you. Let them remind you, let them refine you, and then let them realign you. I hope that I am an example to all of you that anything is possible. Five Towns College class of 2022, our time has come. I am so proud of each and every one of us. Are we ready to get out there and change the world? As we leave here today, let's remember the opposite of war isn't peace, it's creation. And now we begin. Thank you.
Wow. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Congratulations.